It's Mr. Hot Zone himself. What's up, brother?
Too slow. Hey, I'm gonna keep scoring. Hey, that's all right. Thank you. Okay. Hey, it's easy. It's too easy. I'm gonna keep coming.
Hey, good look, good look.
I like that. All right. This is too easy, bro. Oh, yeah? Oh, I know you like that one.
Hey, good look, baby.
Yes, sir. There you go. I'm gonna keep coming.
Keep shooting, man.
Woo! Here's today's weather report. Rain, and more rain. That's the way I do it. I hope you brought your umbrella. Come on, bro, that wasn't me. I'm dropping buckets all day. How you gonna stop this? I'm making it rain, baby. From deep. I just threw it up and it goes in. Hope you brought your umbrella.
We've got a shooter in the house. Outstanding, bro.
He in the house.
Make sure they run the drill on all sides.
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The New York Knicks enter the postseason with the best record in the conference, but now the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Heat? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Miami Heat. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat and for the Knicks. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Williams. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. You take a look at New York. On paper, this looks like a slam dunk. No pun intended. But game 1s can be tricky.
Yeah, especially at the start where teams are feeling each other out. But the energy of the crowd and the way they've played all year, it's hard to imagine them dropping this one.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Sure does. MP not letting the big moment get to him. Thanks, Allie. Now, here's Williams. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Williams. And here's Porzingis. And the shot goes in.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
About a minute into this first quarter. 0 for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Now the Knicks with it. Shot is up. That's good from Towns on the assist from Brunson.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Miami moving it around. Back to Hero. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Perez. Outside Kamara. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Towns on a screen. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Pass to Perez. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Hero against Brunson. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Hero, the pass to Perez. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Brunson finds Bridges. Outside, Williams. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Here's Perez. Sinks that one from the post. Perez has got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Williams. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Hero. Launches a three. Here's Perez. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Towns. Outside Brunson. Inside. Williams in the post. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pass to Hero. Over Brunson. Again, the Heat score.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to Kamara. Here's Perez. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoff stretch.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Martin, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. Miami also changing it up. Bay, he's checked in for Kamara. And Simon has subbed in for Tyler Hero. Takes a three. And again, no good by Miami. Knicks leading by 7. Outside, Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 7 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Porzingis against Bay. Miami moving it around. From about 19. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. And Williams has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And that one's good. Porzingis.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Heat trail by 11. Shot to stop the run. Williams grabs the board. Up top, Anunoby. Puts up a three. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. Simons deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by Miami. New York leading by 14. Williams passes to Martin, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Williams on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Brunson misses. Heat trail by 14. Pass to Hero. Up top, Bay. He's guarded by Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Simons off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Bay. There's Simons with a three. Towns with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Brunson passes to Williams. Over Simons, and it's New York scoring again.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hero outside. Pass to Warwick. Here's Bay. He's guarded by Martin. Hero against Brunson. Shot from 12. Hero, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Outside, Williams. Shakes him. And Williams punches it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. New York out in front, leading by 17. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. They've got Carl.
Who's watching here?
And it's Martin in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Kamara. Second chance shot. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Towns outside. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Perez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Martin, he's checked in for New York. And Miami with a change here too. Simons is checked in for Hero. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Williams. 11 points in the game. To the inside. They double him with Simons. And here's Brunson from the arc. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Pass to Perez from the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Williams with it. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Simons. Shot clock at 6. Brunson against Simons. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Perez. Misses the 3. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. Williams has got 13.
Ooh, going around the back, making that play look so easy.
Here's Perez. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Miami shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the Knicks making a change here.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Knicks leading by 20. They set a pick. Williams passes to Anunoby. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 5 points in the game.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Back to Simons. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Inside. Ball stolen. Over to the left wing. Oh, man. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And Brunson, here we go. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 11 points.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Pass to Perez. Releases. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside, Williams. Beyond the arc.
Damn.
Rebound, Miami.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
And he dunks it down.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for New York. Towns comes in for Anunoby. New York leading by 17. Outside, Williams. New York working the ball around now. Hero against Brunson. Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Here's Brunson, and it's rejected. Here's Perez. 12 points for him. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Towns. Back to Williams. There's the drive. Got it. Williams has got 17 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Hero. There's the triple. That one no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Knicks up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Here's Brunson. Setting the floor for the Heat. Outside, Williams. It's tipped. All by himself. Here's Kamara. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Bridges outside. Pass to Williams. Fires the three. No good. 8 for 12 from the field now. Heat trail by 17. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops the first. Good on both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Brunson. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Here's Perez. He's guarded by Bridges. It's good from about 19 feet. He's got 16.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the inside. Here's Williams. The fader. It doesn't go for him. Heat trail by 16. Here's Perez. 16 points for him. Down low. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hero. Over Brunson. Hero, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Williams. Ooh. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Perez. And stolen by Bridges. Outside, Williams. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 20 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Heat trail by 19. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Drives to the hoop. Here's Perez. And he makes it. Perez has got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Over to the wing. Back to Hero. There's a screen. From 13. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Perez. 18 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. And it's in there. He has 6.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Spins. Brunson passes to Bridges. Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Brunson goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brunson's got 18 points in the game.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 21.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Perez. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Perez. He's guarded by Bridges. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miami with a change here, too. Hayes checked in. Knicks leading by 22. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Outside Porzingis. Three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside, Williams. Back to Brunson. Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Just 4 to shoot. New York no good that time either. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. 19-point game. To the middle. From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Brunson passes to Williams. Towns on a screen. From 13. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive boards.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 18. Hero against Brunson. Let's go with a three. Kicks it to Hero. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here they go. And Williams punches it home.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Heat trail by 20. Pass to Perez. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Knicks, Martin, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Carrington in for Jalen Brunson. New York leading by 20. Now here's Carrington. He has 6. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Simons. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 26.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Warwick. Here's Perez. Now Simons lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. New York working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's 10 points now for Anthony Simons.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
Towns outside. It's Carrington on the wing. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Now here's Hero, covered by Carrington. Simons outside.
Why am I jumping?
Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd.
Who's watching now?
Kicks it to Hero. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. Hero's got 10.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And Williams punches it home.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And so it's the New York Knicks up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
So both teams changing it up here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Carrington. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Williams. And the basket is good. Williams has got 13 in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
We've got Carlton Carrington. He's out there with Williams. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his 2nd since the break.
Williams passes to Martin. Martin with a screen on Simons. Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls. And Williams drops them both. So it's Miami now. And here's Hero. To the inside. Out to Simons. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Oh, wow. What a play.
That was incredible.
Oh, a 360 jam. Wow. Simons outside. Pass to Perez. And stolen by Williams. Here's Anunoby. And the finish on the break with the slam.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Now Simons from downtown. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Carrington. And a miss there on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hero, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And the Knicks making a change here. Desumu's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Miami has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Pass to Perez. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Five on the clock. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Williams. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
There's a screen by Kamara to the paint. And Williams over to help. Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Outside, Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Free throw drops for Williams. And he makes both free throws.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Steps back. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hammonds, the pass to Williams. Pure from three-point range. Williams has got 41.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Perez. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Perez has got 31 points.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Dosunmu, the pass to Martin. Williams looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got 45 points.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Knicks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
There's a screen. And he drives in, out to the wing. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Yep, count it.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Perez. Kamara. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's Hero. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Carrington. Free throw dropped for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Here's Hero. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Moving on to game 3.
save the cardboard and paper for compost heap.
Tough, but fair. Text me the address, okay?
Y'all up for some pickleball this weekend?
My back is sore.
Trying to get a good dribble style.
Want to get some lunch? Yeah, absolutely. What are you going to order? I don't know. I feel like I've been eating the same stuff this weekend.
Try toast, actually.
How early?
Gotta try different
Started right when they arrived.
things to get them perfect.
Yeah, they must be putting a lot into it.
Wow.
Well, we should get these shots up. We should absolutely not. At all. Not what?
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song. Oh, yes, please, no. No, nah, don't even get me started on this. No, seriously, people are always listening in these conversations. Like, right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about what we did last week. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some players hanging around listening to all the stuff we say to each other? Well, why would anybody be listening to us? It's not anything interesting. You'd be surprised. People are very comfortable in dating. You'd be surprised. You make me think. Maybe we should stop talking. Fine. I'll talk to you later.
Winter's gonna be looking for a cake. Because I've been posting cake photos Saturday. Someone over here is taking notice.
Lord. Jesus. Okay, let's
I'm not gonna put you. Heads up, they're filming. You might see in the background.
Yeah. What do I do?
Don't do anything. Never been to like be aware that the camera's live.
Oh, I'm just so nervous I'll do something wrong.
Calm down. You're not focus on the shot. In the back. No, not my scene.
When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Do not sneeze.
Okay, I'll hold it.
What am I thinking? That's enough. Just go take a break. Don't walk in front of the camera.
So my family is really into fruit.
Surprises. I have few objectives. Oh, go close it. You get.